Welcome back to Jenna's Kitchen. Over quarantine, a lot of TikToks have been watched, and there's some with some great food hacks. So today, I'm gonna be trying out a few of my favorites and seeing whether or not they work or if they don't. Let's get started. So the way this works is you take a wine glass, and my mom agreed to let us use her birthday cake, and what you do is you take the wine glass, you flip it over, and you just get you some cake. So let's see if it works. I'm gonna get this little pecan right here. Just go down, kind of push it out and pick it up. It worked! The great thing about this is everybody can get involved. You don't have to worry about cutting the perfect size piece of cake. Everybody gets to pick their own, whether or not they like icing, how big they want it, how much cake they want. That's the great thing about this. And I think that it worked. Two things you need to consider. One, you need a stem on your wine glass because the ones that are just like this, I don't think that will work very well. Another thing is you want to make sure you have a room temperature cake. That way it's soft enough to cut through and you can get your cake in your glass. If you don't have wine glasses, that's no problem. We picked these up at the Dollar Tree for $1. Now, I would not recommend doing like a taller cake or a 4-layer cake with this because they're not the best quality and I don't think it hold all of that cake, but I definitely recommend you try this. It's kind of cool. If you want to get some ice cream, just put it in with the wine glass and it'll work. And you don't have, sometimes when you have cake and you put it on a plate and then you put the ice cream on the plate, it runs, you know what I'm talking about? You won't have that problem with this. This definitely worked. Let's see what the rest of my family thinks. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Pull and then flip. Pull and flip. There you go.
Did good. Thumbs up or thumbs down, Jace? This will be the difficult part.
You take it, yeah, flip.
Okay, so I'm not for sure if I like this hack. One, it gets icing all around my wine glass. I didn't get quite a big enough piece. Can I go back for seconds? Does that work? I'll just get a little piece on the plate. So I'm not sure that I love this hack.
But you gotta admit, it's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool.
Now we're going to make some feta roasted tomato pasta. This is so good and only needs a few things. First, you're going to mount a cup or about 8 ounces of feta in the center of a pan. Then put 2 cups of tomatoes all around the feta. Make sure the feta stays in the middle, and that way you have a tight enough pan to put all of your ingredients together so they don't burn. We added some artichokes for some fun, and then 1/4 a cup of olive oil to drizzle over the feta and the artichokes and the tomatoes. That way it combines nicely when it comes out of the oven. Now we're going to crack some salt and pepper over our feta tomato artichoke mixture to give it a little bit of extra flavor. And if you want to put some garlic in, that is totally fine. It might just add a little bit of extra kick. Now we're going to put this in the oven, 400 degrees, for about 15 minutes until the feta's looking nice and golden. You don't want anything to be burnt. And then after that, it's time for the most satisfying part, mixing it all together. If you want to like smush the tomatoes, that way you get that full tomato goodness, you can, but we left some whole for the aesthetic look of it. Don't forget to add your cooked noodles to the mixture, and then we put some basil on top to make it look even better, and then you're done. It is so good. It stays in your fridge pretty good for a couple days, and this is definitely a thumbs up.
This next hack is kind of trippy because you put ice cubes in the microwave and they're not supposed to melt. What? What you do is you put ice cubes on top of rice, and what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to like revive the rice from being in the refrigerator. We don't even put rice in the refrigerator that often unless we're putting it in there for it to make fried rice the next day. But when I heard about this, we had to try it out. We eat so much rice, so I'm like, let's see how this goes. So we have 2 smaller ice cubes. You're only supposed to put 1, but since mine are smaller, I'm putting 2. And we're gonna put this in the microwave for a minute, see if the ice doesn't melt and if it revives the rice. Okay, so the ice did melt a little bit, but it looks really steamy, and what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to steam the rice to make it look like it just came out of the rice cooker. So we're gonna fluff it up. It looks like it really just came out of the rice cooker. This is so cool. And apparently you're supposed to take the ice cube out of it, so. But it smells like it just came out. It looks like it just came out. This definitely worked. I hope you guys enjoyed all of these hacks, and if you learned something, comment down below. And if you want to see more of these, if you want to see a part 2, comment down below and which ones you think I should try next. If you like this video, please like it and comment your favorite one down below. Subscribe to Judy's Kitchen and have a great day.